Oh. Oh, hello. Been a little while. Nice to meet you. I'm glad you're here. I'm so thrilled. I don't know. Dunktastic! I don't know. I was looking for some other wacky one for to be the fourth climactic one. Hello, everybody. It's been a little bit since I did some streaming. Well, let's get back into it. Full force. Let's open it up with Smash Ultimate member battles. And bring it on over into a photoshopping segment. What a great way to return to the wonderful world of the YouTube channel. Let's do it, everybody. Well, good morning, good afternoon, viewers, depending on your time zone. And this Failboat's YouTube. How is it going, people? Oh, it feels like I'm seeing like an old friend for the first time in a long time. How you guys doing? You guys having a fun day? You guys having a nice chill afternoon? Oh boy, do I got some more chilling. Oh, I'm gonna close my window so people don't bust in. Goodness, I'm just broadcasting myself live to the world. People are gonna find me out through sound alone. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, it's been a little bit. I know. What, does it sound like Splatoon music? I mean, it's close. It's like Splatoon music, but not. Which I guess describes every genre of music that isn't Splatoon. So, yeah, you know, I'm not wrong. You're just stupid for not thinking of it earlier. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen today. Alright? We're gonna play some Super Smash Brothers. Usually, this is when the member stream would be taking place each week. However, we're actually mixing it up just a little bit. Today I'm gonna do, like, a normal stream, and then if the chat gets a little bit too rambunctious, I'll just turn on chicken chat. I don't know, man. Like, I just want to I want to take it chill today. If you guys could all do me a favor and be chill with me, then that'd just be wonderful. I want to also just talk a lot about PAX East and how that all went, because that was a pretty big part of my weekend, considering how it was my entire weekend. But to get going on it, to get ourselves back into the rhythm and back and pumped up. So what is that emoji? Hold on. Did they update YouTube emojis? What is face _ tears _ joy? What? Wait, did they up down? Did they up down all the emoji? Did they update all the emojis? Wait. What does thinking one look like? I gotta see. What? All the emojis are different. What happened? What happened to this world that I once knew? I knew every single cubic square of soil upon this lawn. Now it has all been upturned in my vacation. I have to get familiar with all the new emojis. Chat, that's not your permission to absolutely spam them, but I do gotta get some information on it. Hey, members, join in. Mods, you can go a little bit more lax with today's moderation. We're just letting it roll. Hey, members, join in on this room. I've posted a ping in the lifeboat dock. Hop on in. So let's talk about PAX East. As people come on in. So what is PAX East as a quick recap for people who have never heard of PAX East and all that good stuff. The password, by the way, is only available to the members. If you want to become a member, I mean, hey, it costs $5 a month. Go support me and my content. Just go to any one of my videos, click on the join button. Bing bang boom. And thank you for support. If you okay, my PAX ticket is resting comfortably, of course. I got so much to talk about with PAX East. But there's like 2 or 3 stories specifically I want to tell at some point today. Let me at least start you guys off with the basics, alright? PAX East is a gaming convention. It happens once a year. This year was slightly earlier than others. It took place this most recent weekend, being February into March, and it was a absolutely fun, amazing, wonderful experience. I got to meet a bunch of people. I got to meet a bunch of developers, because obviously they aren't people. You don't have to separate them entirely. I got to meet a bunch of people, content creators, developers. It was absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna try and not just run directly into that up smash. I swear, guys, if you take advantage of me while I'm stream talking, I will be genuinely upset. What was I saying though? Pretty much as a whole, PAX East was wonderful. You get to meet a bunch of different game fans alike. You get to talk with people who are wearing like literal gaming chairs on as cosplay. Literally, someone cosplayed as a gaming chair this con. I want to do a video on PAX East and get that up and available for you guys soonish. Because I had so much fun. But basically, ground level gaming convention. It's a big old gaming convention, and a bunch of people show up for it every year, and it was just frankly an absolutely wonderful time. Now, let's talk about my PAX East, because my PAX East, I've been going to like the last 8. I think I've been now to the last like 8 PAX Easts consecutively, and oh my god, they have never really disappointed. Also, how did I tickle that man's feet? Goodness. So a lot of things happen at PAX East, right? Especially as a content creator. You get to meet fans, you get to meet other developers, you get to play a bunch of different games, you get to sort of enjoy a lot of the aspects of PAX East in full. And boy, did I meet fans. This PAX East was the first time I ever did a signing, a proper signing. And yo, the signing was incredibly fun. Also, people were just like spamming the word pickle. I think this is our cue. I think this is our cue to just purge chat and go on to chicken chat. So I'm gonna turn that on right now. Because I gave that warning, but that's okay. That's okay. Like I was saying though, I got to meet a bunch of fans. I got to meet a bunch of people. My favorite thing was, or one of my favorite things, there are so many favorite things, was the signing. I did my first ever signing, and oh my god, guys. Oh, was it a fun signing. So, the signing took place, at, oh, did that kill me? It took place, at Saturday, at the Screenwave Media booth, because I'm partnered by Screenwave Media. World Run Ticket Chat. And it was me and Jay. Me and Jay were doing a signing. The atmosphere was on the expo hall, the big hall of gamers. And at the signing, we pretty much sat, me and Jay, and also Maya, on this nice big blue stage, because Screenwave Media is a blue sponsored or blue based thing. So the big blue stage. That's not the main story here. The main point is I met a lot of you guys. All right. Me and Jay had like 1 hour on the panel to meet as many of you guys as possible. And yo, you guys actually kind of showed up though, because we filled the entire hour with meetings, which may I just say, made me really happy. I think like this is far and away the most like active or like straight up like, let me try not to die here. Let me like, no! I want this win. I want to have only W's today. I don't want to start with an L. I will start with an L if that's what it means, but I will hard focus if that's what it takes. I'll take the shots. Get out of here, you stupid plan. What do you want from me? You're trying to up throw me? Nah, get out of here. You're dead. You're dead. How are you not dead? How did you not die from that? No, I beat reverse. It's over. No, I beat reverse. How did I beat reverse that side B? I'm so bad at this video game. I won a tournament while at PAX East. We'll worry about that another time. GG's, my friend. Then, let's see. First thing, signing. Signing was really well. Met a bunch of people there. You want to know some weird things? You know what? You want to know something about your guys' selves that you might not have already known. You guys are weird. You guys are very strange. All right, you guys are incredibly odd. I signed some stuff at that meetup. All right. if I had a tier list, if I'm Failboat's making a tier list of top 5 strangest things I signed at that signing. Number 5, an actual Sharpie. Yeah, someone just gave me a Sharpie, and these all happened like pretty much sequentially. Someone gave me a Sharpie to sign, not like, oh, sign this thing with a Sharpie. They told me to sign a Sharpie with a Sharpie, which certainly was an interesting option, but one that I happily took the challenge up on. That was number 5, the Sharpie. Number 4, an autobiography. Someone gave me an autobiography to sign. I don't know who. It was some fancy big name, and I'm not sure if they like are around in the live stream or if they're just like on Twitter or something. I have to like source them out. Someone just gave me like a big old thick autobiography. I say thick because that thing was at least packing 300 pages. Give me just a big old autobiography to sign. I don't know, man. It was just a book. I don't read, so I couldn't even tell you what the first name and last name was. I'm illiterate. But it was certainly a book, and I certainly have read it. Or I certainly have read the first like 2 words, which would be Failboat, for one singular word. Either way, I signed the title card. Really fun opportunity, I suppose. Definitely a very unique experience there. Number 3 on weirdest things Failboat signed. This one is like a little bit of an what the heck was I going for? This one's a little bit more of an honorable mention because it wasn't necessarily weird as much as it was just strictly cool. I signed a Minecraft sword. All right, and you know what's special about signing a Minecraft sword? The fact that you're signing a Minecraft sword. All right, now Minecraft swords, for those of you who are not as intellectually gifted as I am, are a sign that you are officially cool. All right, you have officially made it as a content creator if you sign a Minecraft sword. It is an unspoken rule that everyone is aware of. So much so that the instant someone came up with this blessed item, Jmoji and I believe Maya, but I know Jay, looked at me like, bro, you're about to sign a Minecraft sword. Like a look that only can be described as, bro, you're about to sign this Minecraft sword. Yeah, so of course I killed him, took his inventory, griefed him, his structure, and burned down PAX East, obviously. But yeah, I signed his Minecraft sword, and that was awesome. It was so cool to do that. Number 3 on the Minecraft on the list of things that Failboat signed at the signing, the Minecraft sword. Number 2 on wacky things that Failboat signed at his first ever signing. Okay, so I remember what the number 1 is. Oh right, the boxer shorts. I knew. I was like, I'm missing 2 big things. The boxer shorts. Some Chad, some animal amongst domesticated animals, came through with some big old boxer shorts. I'm talking about some big old boxer shorts. Some spacey whiteys. These things, like, were just really unique. All right, and you know why they're unique? Why they're one of a kind? Because they had his friend's face just pasted on the crotch. Crotch is a family-friendly word. It's like a scientific word for the body parts. Yeah, he just had his friend's face on the crotch. I didn't recognize this friend off the top of my head, or you know, literally any part of my head. I didn't recognize him. But yeah, he certainly had his friend's face in the crotch. And of course, like the person on the stage with the Sharpie that I am, I signed it. He asked specifically if I could sign it directly above the face, positioned right in between the stomach and the crotch, if you were to wear them. And boy did I write Failboat on it. I mean, what else was I gonna do? Not? I mean, boy did I. So I signed a pair of boxer shorts. But that, my wonderful live chat, that was not even our number 1 on top 5 weirdest things that Failboat signed at his first ever signing. Goodbye, CourageBot. Number 1. Number 1. Hold on, where's my number 1. Number 1. 1. Number 1. On top 5 weirdest things that Failboat signed at his signing. Thank you, CourageBot, for just accepting that I was doing a bit. Dude, a tube of toothpaste. But this wasn't just like a tube of toothpaste, like a normal tube of toothpaste, right? Because it like look, put yourself in this man's shoes. All right, if you are going to get a content creator to sign a tube of toothpaste, all right, you know that's already a weird mindset alone. But like, what kind of tube of toothpaste are you gonna bring him? You know, the brand of the toothpaste I feel is oddly irrelevant right now, but more about the quantity of toothpaste within the tube. All right. My man didn't bring me an empty roll. My man didn't bring me fresh out the box. My man just brought me like a 25% remaining usage tube of toothpaste. Alright? This was just like, he had maybe like 2 more squirts in this sucker left before it was dry. Alright? And he just brought it up to me. I'm like, alright, this is just a limp tube of toothpaste. I guess I'll sign this thing or something. Sure. But what makes this the #1 spot? What puts this in the #1 category was what Jay said. When he was like, hey, so, or sorry, what the guy said when Jay asked him a question. The question being, hey, that tube of toothpaste is almost out. What you playing with that? Are you gonna like, what are you gonna do with this? Are you gonna throw it out? You gonna keep it? Like you have a signed piece, or like a signed, you know, tube of toothpaste. Obviously, when your tube of toothpaste elapses its life cycle, you're probably not gonna keep it around. What's your goal with this, buddy? And his reply, almost frame 1. I'm talking about like this man just knew what his ambition was the second he was asked, and he was prepared with the answer ahead of time. Eat it. He just said, eat it. Like I want to say stone face. I don't remember the exact expression. I was a little bit preoccupied by the fact that he said, eat it. He's gonna eat the tube of toothpaste apparently. Which I don't know if I'm on it. I'm not sure if that means my name is a type of spice or not. You know, like cinnamon or nutmeg. I'm not sure if you can now qualify that my Sharpie written name of Failboat, you know, falls under the degree of chef spices. You know, available in a typical kitchen environment. But yeah, he's gonna eat that tube of toothpaste. Also, I'm gonna slap. Oh my god! Okay, man, net. Okay, man, net. I'm like, I don't want to DI out this one. I don't want to DI out this one. I can't DI out this one. Oh my god, I got slapped around, dude. I don't want to get 3-stocked. I also want to finish the story. I think I have enough. Hold on a second. I'm getting messed up. Yeah, okay. And then, to top it all off, right? I know that already has, like, so much packed in it as a story. To top it all off, my favorite part of the toothpaste thing was the fact that right after my man was walking away with this, you know, signed toothpaste tube, you know what he said? He said in the most, like, excited, I'm a fan kind of voice, oh my god, Failboat signed my tube of toothpaste. Like, as if it were just like, oh my god, I shook his hand. Oh my god, I gave Failboat a fist bump. Oh my god, Failboat signed my tube of toothpaste. And for some reason, that just resonated with me as like, dude, I've made it. My man's like half popping off that, oh, I just got slapped. Oh, but we tech those. That I signed his tube of toothpaste. And frankly, that just brought it all home for me, man. That just brought it all home for me. Let's see if I can, like, make this comeback happen, by the way. It's gonna be, like, really tough, because I have to get, like, 2 kills. Ah! Nope, that's it. But, yo, he popped off of that tube of toothpaste, and I'm like, yo, this is it. This signing has been absolutely spectacular. I also gave away about, like, 30 rubber chickens at that signing. And on that as a whole was just, like, absolutely incredible. Oh, bring more weird things for me to sign, guys. Bring me more weird things. Only 30? Only 30 at that signing, I should say, because I gave away a lot more than that. Don't worry. All right, so let's I'm gonna tell these stories a little bit out of order for sake of you know, convenience. That was the signing I did on Friday. The signing I did, or rather not the signing, the unofficial meetup I did on Sunday was arguably more interesting. All right, so how do you top signing boxer briefs? Well, let me tell you. All right, the signing or the meetup on Sunday was decided very haphazardly. I remembered from previous years that a lot of people don't make it for the core chunk of PAX East and only make it for Sunday, just because, like, you know, it's sometimes the most convenient day to get off. Sometimes it's just it's just strictly the most convenient day. For whatever reason. It's also like one of the easiest days to book because there's not as many people fighting for the ability to purchase the Sunday ticket. So, I usually host these by the Nintendo booth. This time I did not host it by the Nintendo booth. I was gonna host it by the Pokemon booth. That somehow worked. By the Pokemon booth up top front of the convention center. However, I realized it was just a little bit crowded, and I'm like, you know what? I'm also a little bit tired. It's Sunday. My legs are tired. There's an Italian ice place, like, right next to where we are. I'd like to just move the entire meetup about, like, 5 feet to the left and go to this Italian ice place. And now, I will say, unlike the meetup, or unlike the signing, a lot of this unofficial meetup was recorded. So I would love to do a video with this alone. But, let's talk about this little meetup, right? Because, oh boy, was it really fun. So I make this meetup like an hour in advance, and I'm like, hey, everyone meet up me at the Italian ice place. You can see the little tweet I made on Twitter. And I had my Italian ice. I was hanging out with Jay. I was hanging out with Maya. I was hanging out with, I believe 1 or 2 to 3 viewers that were just sort of around beforehand. I had my personal friends from college, like my roommates that were hanging out there. It was a little bit of a squad. And I see one viewer come up. They just wanted a quick photo, wanted to talk with me. That was wonderful. But then, as I was talking to them, more people started showing up, and like as if like a clock chime. All of a sudden, it went from like, okay, there's like 1 to 2 people here. This is gonna be a small meetup, to like we're blocking off the hallway. Like all of a sudden, people started like pouring in. Like, we started having, like, at least 20, 30 more people just, that I didn't even, a lot of them I didn't even recognize from the signing, that were just hanging out. And I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be kind of nuts, isn't it? So, thus begins, the second meetup. And the first thing I did, goodbye. The first thing I did, right, was give out chickens. Because I'm like, look, before we start making this into I sign everything, I shake every hand kind of thing, and people get dismissed, and people are welcome to check out the rest of the convention, while we still have everyone here, let's give everyone a chicken and have some fun. So I talked about this beforehand, but the idea of having just a chicken ensemble, a chicken orchestra, a chicken celebration, all right, a tasty fowl musical, and boy did we. I handed about like 30 chickens to the various people that were here, and while it wasn't as quite of a Pied Piper situation, me leading them around a convention hall with like a flash mob or anything, we still got a couple of, I want to see what happened, a couple of the things happening. The biggest one, the first one, was the orchestra, alright? Everyone had a chicken, and with my hands, I orchestrated a rise in sound, alright? I was like, okay, when I raise my left hand, everyone starts squawking. When I raise my right hand, everyone starts squawking on my right side. You know what I'm saying? And I rose my left hand, and it was just like, I rose my left hand, and it was like, I mean, it conducted. I literally conducted the orchestra of chickens. It was exactly as you would imagine. I have video of it that I could probably bring out, if we have the time today. But I want to also make a little video of it. So, it was absolutely wonderful. I ran up and down the line of chickens. I pointed at people. I was like, you go, you go, you go. I pointed at a mom without a chicken. I said, you go, and she made squeaking noises herself, which was really adorable. Like overall, it was an excellent time. But one of my favorite parts of it was when I was handing out the chickens. I'm like, all right, and you get a chicken, and you get a chicken, and my guy back there, guess what? You get a chicken. And just when you think you haven't gotten a chicken, guess what? You're gonna get a chicken. But then, well, as mentioned, how did I dodge that? As mentioned, we were at the Italian ice stand. All right, we were at the Italian ice area, and we're like very close by. We're just at some seats nearby. And as I'm handing out these chickens, I peer over to my right, and lo and behold, the last person I expected to want a chicken gets in on it. The Italian Iceman clocks in. My man is holding out his phone, recording this sudden flash mob-esque event, and he wants a chicken. My man is reaching over, hand outstretched, and I'm like, Italian Iceman! I throw that guy a chicken, and he takes it, and the rest of the meetup, the rest of the hour past the meetup, my guy is going wild on the chicken. As he walks over to the bathroom an hour later, my friend said he was still squeaking that chicken. Oh, the Italian Iceman of legends. Alright. And people are saying, oh, I want to draw fan art of this. No, 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 no. Save your fan art. Hold your pen. We have a purpose for that in just a little bit. But it was a wonderful, unexpected twist that the Italian ice guy was in on this chicken event, and boy, it really made my evening to be able to just with like, everyone wants a chicken, dude. These stupid things, everyone wants a chicken because everyone it's just a rubber chicken, dude. Like it's not like a branded thing. I mean, technically is, but like it's not inherently a branded thing. It's just a rubber chicken. I even gave one to a security guard. I had so many rubber chickens in my bag. I was like, yo, security guard, watching the expo hall. You're like, I didn't say this, but you're not doing much today, probably, other than checking badges. You want a rubber chicken to spice up your afternoon? I just gave a rubber chicken to a security guard. She was very confused. She was very confused. I mean, I don't think many people offer the security guards anything, but she took it. She took the rubber chicken. So now there's just some security guard at PAX East in the world here that has a rubber chicken. Now, I don't know if she'll be back next year with the rubber chicken and if she'll remember me or not, but I just thought it was wonderful. The rubber chickens are, they cause understandable confusion. Exactly, chat. I'm not expecting her to not be confused. I was just enjoying the fact that I was actually stunning this person that, was like, oh, you want me to take this? It's like, what? Well, if anything, I'm just stunned that she took the chicken. That she wasn't just like, I'm sorry, we can't take anything from people. No, she just took the chicken, man. I just thought that was like the best part. Okay. So what is this event, Daniel? What is this event that you told us to hold our art for? I want to draw. Well, please release me. So, I want to tell you guys a legend. I want to tell you guys a story, a legacy. All right? I want to tell you guys the history, the brilliant powers. I want to tell you guys about the man, Rob, from Shake Shack. Alright. The myth told down from generations to generations to generations over the course of, the 3 days since this happened. Rob from Shake Shack. Okay. And if I may, because I know this implies something that's not family friendly, but it's too good of a title to pass up. This has 3 arcs. Okay? This is a 3-arc story, and the 3rd arc has a very inappropriate name, but I promise it's only a red herring. It's actually incredibly appropriate. The 3rd arc is going to be called Rob's Creamy Surprise, and I promise you, once again, that is 100% a family-friendly interaction that has happened. But boy, do I have to give it that name because it's so perfect. Anyway, let us begin with the legacy, the legend, the tale of Rob from Shake Shack. let me set the mood here. Well, hold on. First of all, let me finish this fight. All right. I want to put on some music. I want to put. no, I know what music I want to put on. I'm gonna put on what's the song from Persona 5? It's like Tokyo Daylight. It's meant to be like the day-to-day, like the interaction one. I just want to give you guys a little bit of atmosphere in here. Cause dude, it was so much fun. OST 37, some people already remember it. So in this meantime, I'll just answer various questions about PAX East. Yes, I got a brain from Vinny. I even gave Vinny a chicken because I met Vinny after my signing. He was actually the signing before mine. And if you guys don't know, I've been talking with Vinny for a few years now. I don't know if he's still using it, but I actually made his channel trailer for both of his channels. Yeah. So I ran into him beforehand, before the signing, because we were like, trading off spots, and I happened to run into him afterwards, and he just gave me one of his green brain things, and I gave him a chicken, and I mentioned Maito. I know you like this. I mentioned you to him, because I said like, oh, I have a fan that frequents your streams a lot. That's in my chats a lot, and he mentioned that you were bringing brains, and I'm like, what do you mean bringing brains? And yeah, and Vinny gave me one of his green brains in exchange for one of my rubber chickens. Vinny's such a cool guy. I like talking with him at when I can at PAX East. And I think I've only ever seen him at PAX East, or at least I've seen him at TMG. I've seen him at TMG before. But yeah, no, it was a wonderful time. While we're finishing up this fight, any other questions you guys got about PAX East before I go into the Tale of Rob? What do you guys got for me? Oh no, Cole! Sorry, my friend. Show your moves. Yeah, I won that tournament. That's like a little bit of a proper story, though, so I want to hold off on that one. Total number of chickens used, I think, was about 60 to 70. Lulu, please do not begin the fight. I gotta set the theme here. Give me a second here. Let me like tone down this music. All right. Give me a second, Lulu. What's the song? Tokyo Daylight. Persona 5 Extended. Can I just get like an infinite loop of this? How's it going? All right. Oh, this is good. I'll take this. I'll take this. Let me just set this to loop just in case. You guys are gonna get tired of this song, dude. I swear. I love this stupid song. All right. So, it is. If I'm not mistaken, I logged this entire story to a friend recently. All right, let me pull this all back up. All right. It is Thursday afternoon. It's about dinner time. Look, Jay, Maya, and we're all leaving the convention hall. Okay, I'm checking on my phone. I'm like, okay, hold on. I hate you all. Okay, so me, Jay, Maya, we're all leaving the convention center this Thursday afternoon. It was a nice, I thought, warm Thursday afternoon, certainly sunny. And look, I'm from Vermont, all right? When it gets cold out, I'm like, all right, it's only cold if it's like 2 degrees out. So I look at my phone, I check the weather, and it says it's about like 30 to 40 degrees. And I'm like, oh, whoops. And I'm like, all right, I can do that with only a t-shirt. I can make this walk down to Shake Shack with Jay and Maya because they'd never been to Shake Shack. I can make that walk down with just a t-shirt on. That's no problem for me. I leave, I go outside, all right? It's like 10 to 5 degrees because of the wind. The wind is whipping. It's slapping me around. It makes me feel uncomfortable, and frankly, I'm a little upset that I stuck with the t-shirt. But we were all hungry. I said I could take the cold, and I did take the cold. But boy, I'm not gonna lie, I put on a bit of a tough guy face to handle it, because it was very chilly. We walk on down to this Shake Shack. And once again, it's about 15 minutes away. It's nothing too bad, but it's still 10 to 15 minutes away. I want my food. I'm hungry. What can I say? We head on down. Let me make sure I'm getting all the story right. That's right. Yeah, so the reason I didn't grab my jacket, by the way, is because it was up in the media room. And the media room was sort of like 2 floors up and away. It would just be a hassle to go grab my jacket. So I'm just like, whatever. And I promise this is an important part of the story. So we get to Shake Shack, and I'm on my PAX high. All right. When I go to PAX East, I become a social butterfly, to quote Jmoji. I am not usually a very talkative person in my day-to-day. I am on live streams just because I have to in order, it's literally my job. But, like, in my day-to-day, I'm not usually very much of a talkative person. Also, it's very cursed me. Made a little smile. Made me very uncomfortable. I go to Shake Shack with Jay and Maya, and I notice a guy cleaning one of the tables. All right, and this is the table. This is one of the few open tables at the restaurant. So I'm gonna want to sit down at it. You know, it's a nicely sized table for us three to sit at. So I strike a conversation with the man cleaning the table. All right, the man cleaning the table is, I'd say, like a fair bit shorter than I am, 4 to 5 foot, something like that. I don't know. I'm 6'4", so a lot of people are shorter than me. I'm sorry. I have a tough time reading heights off the top of my head, but he's about 4 to 5 foot. My man is built like the TF2 Heavy, and he's bald like him too. All right, we're pretty much watching the TF2 Heavy clean this table. All right, he's a big old guy, bald, friendly looking face, and apparently I didn't know how friendly he could be. But Mr. Heavy is cleaning the table. I strike up a conversation with him because I'm just like, haha, it's pretty cold out. You know, and I'm just there with a t-shirt on. So I forget if he's the first one to say the words, if I'm the first one to say the words. But we take a crack at my t-shirt. And I'm like, yeah, haha, but I'm from Vermont. You know, sorry, Ridley. It's no big of a deal. I can handle it. He's like, oh, no way. I'm actually, I was born in Vermont. And, you know, we exchanged the specifics. And we just talk for a little bit. And he's just a really cool guy. I talk about PAX East. I talk about general things like that. Nothing too outlandish. Just a nice, friendly conversation with a stranger. You know what I mean? You know the type of kind of conversation. Mr. Heavy just smiles a nice, big old friendly smile and goes on his way. And I thought that was that. You know what I mean? Just a nice, quick, friendly interaction, and that's the conversation. Me, Jay, Maya, we get our food. We sit down. And I will just quickly mention, and this is no big part of the story, but this is also Jay and Maya's first time at Shake Shack. There's only like a 50 or 100 or something of them across the entire United States, so you don't run into them too often. So when you can, it's a nice little treat if you can find yourselves at one. So this being Jay and Maya's first time, this is, you know, they absolutely love Shake Shack. They were big fans of it. Made me happy because whenever you show someone a new restaurant, it makes, you know, it just genuinely, you know, it fills you with a little bit of glee to know that your recommendation, you know, landed. So, after we finish eating our food, Mr. TF2 Heavy, he comes back around. Alright? Nice, friendly guy that he is. He gives us a free burger card. No way. No way. No! Oh my god! I saw that opportunity. My man was at like 30%. I'm like, yo, wait, hold on. I gotta see if this works. I wanted to see if I got that kill. Darn. GG's, Andrew. What was it? Right. So he gives me, Jay, and Maya each a free burger card. And the burger card is like super friendly too, because it says like, oh, come back, and one free single burger on us. So like that was like super cool, right? Hold on 1 second. Gotta scroll down to make sure I'm not missing out on any details here. But yeah, it's like one free Shake Shack burger on us on the card. It's just a really cute thing. We're like, you know what? Thank you, my guy. We appreciate the offer. I make it a habit of coming back to this place a couple times at PAX East just because I don't really have one nearby me. But it's a fun time. I like to come back to Shake Shack at least 2 times. So it would pose a good opportunity for me to use this one free burger card. All right. That was Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just make sure here. Yeah, we eventually finished up on the way out. Quickly thank the man. Yeah, that's right. We just give him a little thank you for his time kind of thing. You know, on the way out, we see him, we spy him, we're like, hey man, thank you so much for the little burger pass. We appreciate it. My man gives a nice big old friendly smile like Father Christmas himself and says, all right, have a safe night, have a safe walk home. All right. Act 1 complete. That was the first time we ran into him. First meal, more or less, of the convention. The next time we go to Shake Shack would be the very last day of the convention. All right, arc number 2, which may I say has pretty much 2 arcs within it. Or at least one visit has 2 arcs within it. All right, the party is now a little bit larger. We still have Jay and Maya and, of course, myself. but now we also have about 2 to 3 of my own personal friends. Our party is about, looking like about 7 people right now, okay? It's a little bit larger. We're making our way down to Shake Shack, and I'm telling my friends stories of our friendly, heavy person that cleaned the tables, because it was just a nice little encounter. Because they're wondering, oh my god, how'd you get these free burger passes? These are rare to come by. They're like gold. Except that they just raise your cholesterol. Arc 2. We go into the Shake Shack. Nothing strange so far. We order our food. We head on back to our to the seating area. Wow, they got me nice. In hopes of grabbing a table. And one of my friends picks a table to go by, and we sit down at it. He claims the spy, and we eventually sit down at the table. Issue though, we have a lot of people now. This is no longer a 3-person group. We now have 7 people. And this table only had 4 seats at it. Obviously, that's a problem. We're not going to have people sitting on each other's laps or standing. That would just be inappropriate. As a group of college somethings, in college, post-college somethings, we're all about being appropriate. So, we go on over, and I try and find my guy to see if he's around to get us some extra tables. Sure enough, like clockwork, I turn the corner, and there he is. Mr. Heavy from Team Fortress 2, ready and loading the napkin dispenser with a bunch of napkins. The friendly guy that he is. GG's my guy. I go up to him and I'm like, hey, hello again. Thank you again so much for the free burger passes. We're here again. We made our return. He's like, oh, thank you for coming by. Nice to see more faces around. Nice to see familiar faces around here. Just generic, familiar greeting kind of stuff. And so he says he like, oh, no problem. We'll get you those chairs. He immediately walks over and promptly returns with 2 to 3 chairs for our party. All right, nothing too wildly crazy right now. It's just my man giving us some chairs. He comes, and by the way, this doesn't turn into like he was also part of the mafia the whole time kind of story. Like he's just a wholesome guy. Don't expect a big twist in that department. I just want to tell you guys the story of this legend. All right, we are about halfway through our food. Let's flash forward. It's a time skip in this arc. You ever heard of Naruto Shippuden, My Hero Academia? We're having a little bit of a time skip right now. We time skip to about halfway through the food eating process. All right, we are all happily enjoying our burgers, happily enjoying our fries. Okay, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, here comes the guy. Here comes Mr. Heavy from Team Fortress 2. But what's this? He has a tray in his hands. Oh, he's just probably tossing this. He's just probably bringing this to the trash. That's no problem. We'll let him on his way. Hold on a minute. He's taking a left. He's going right to our table. What's going on? The man brings us 2 orders of fries and a thing of nugs. All right? This guy brings us 2 things of fries and a thing of nugs for no charge. He's just giving us free food. And of course, like a group of gamers, if you're given a thing of free food, you have now pretty much become servants to them. They are now like, you are now lesser than them in every single way. And now worship their very ground, the ground of which they walk upon. So, Mr. Rob from Shake Shack, pardon me, Mr. Heavy from Shake Shack, I have spoiled a part of the story. He gives us these nuggets, and he gives us these fries, and we accept them like baby birds with open beaks and large gullets with wide mouths to which we consume the fries. And as he's walking away, I'm like, my guy, you gotta tell me, what is your name? What is your name? Me detecting the presence of a legend. I need to know. And he tells me his name is Rob. A simple name. A powerful name. A name of a great energy. Of a simple spelling. Rob. Alright. Thus redeeming the character in Smash Brothers, because I hate fighting him. Mr. Rob from Shake Shack. And he tells us, hey, come back and I'll say hi to you next time. And you say hi to me, something like that. And I tell him, I'll remember that name. But I don't come back here too often. I only come back here like once a year kind of thing, every PAX East. And he says, no problem, I'll see you next year. And I said, I will not forget your name. Alright, Mr. Rob from Shake Shack. So Rob from Shake Shack goes upon his way, and we, like, Like, middle school girls obsessing over the new transfer boy are now gossiping about Rob. We're like, oh my god, Rob just gave us food. We love Rob. Rob. Suddenly, robbing a bank becomes more of a plausible option just because it has the word Rob within the name. Alright? We are absolutely on a high from a man who has given us free food. So, Mr. Rob from Shake Shack. The story, surprisingly, isn't done right there. You'd think with just one round of free food, we'd be good to go and call it a day. But no, we just finish up Rob's free food. And now we enter into Arc 3, which is only an Arc 3 because of the unique name I can give it. Rob comes around with 7 orders of the richest, creamiest vanilla ice cream you ever did have. Alright? It's like I'm at a middle school birthday party. Like, all of a sudden, the mom comes out with the candles and the countdown. Happy birthday to you. My man's bringing out the vanilla ice cream scoops. We're all stunned. We never expected any of this. One of my friends had just gotten a milkshake, being like, man, your milkshakes look really good. I want a milkshake, too. We're losing our minds. Rob has provided us, yet again, more food. So we're like, hold on a second. How far does... Rob! I can't eat anymore! We start joking with each other. It's going on legend territory. We're going on actual spectacles. We're start talking to each other as if he's like as if he's like Jesus Christ himself. Like we're hungry, and all of a sudden Rob splits the Shake Shack smokestack for the 7 of us to eat. And just when we are full, just when we cannot fit any more food within our stomachs, Rob comes around with 7 more smokestacks and says, "Eat up, my children." He doesn't actually. He only just gives us the ice cream. But like we start talking like he's like the president of the entire restaurant company. And of course, that runs with itself a little bit. You know, we obviously blow it out of proportion a little bit in our conversation. But we're talking about how, like, you know, this man will feed you in your most dire situation. You know, like the meme of, like, your grandmother at Thanksgiving. It's like, oh, you look so skinny, weighing only 600 pounds. You could use another full turkey. Let me shove that into your mouth. Like Rob dressed in grandmother gear, feeding us an entire triple-decker right down our gullets. They're like, Rob, no more. We cannot eat anymore. And he's just like, no, you must eat more Shake Shack burger. Here are some nuggets, my child. Like, Rob's going actually in with this food. It's amazing. We give, of course, Rob a big old thank you on our way out, but not before giving my man a $40 tip, alright? And we hard read him. We're like, no way. There's no way he's going to just openly accept this $40 tip. What we're going to do is we're going to have to leave it on the table, walk away from it, and then point at it and be like, Rob, that is yours. And as he refutes the point, start to walk away faster than he can catch up with us. So we do almost that. We leave the $40 on the table. We tell him, hey, come on by. That's a tip for you. He's like, no, I cannot take that. And we're like, no, Rob, you must take this. You must take this money. You deserve it so much. So much. And eventually one of my friends convinces him into taking the money. And he is, just overall, very happy by the situation here. And you know what? I'm very happy too. We give him a heartfelt thank you on the way out. And that is it for my story with Rob from Shake Shack. However, surprise everybody, there's an Arc 4. Alright, me and my friends go to leave the Shake Shack. That is all from us. However, Jay and Maya, who we have just said goodbye to for the last time at PAX East, alright, they have one last run-in with Mr. Rob from Shake Shack. One last run-in. Okay? Now, hold on, this will have to give me just 1 second because I do want to make sure I can... this requires a slight musical change, if I dare say. However, I do want to... Plus, this story was told to me by Jay Moji. He sent me the Discord DM, so I want to read them, you know, from his mouth kind of thing, so that way you guys understand the lovely history of Rob. So give me just like 1 second to wrap this up, and then we'll move along with our day here. But yeah, no. Overall, PAX East, actually a wonderful time. Very glad I made it down to that Shake Shack. That Shake Shack was a wonderful experience. Okay, let's talk about the final arc of this story. Okay, and I do have to put the room on a hold. If the two people that hop in the room want to fight each other, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm just going to hop in the spectator seat. Note that will count for your game, though. If you guys do not mind. Okay, hold on. Excuse me. So, allow me to read off what Jmoji sent me. Okay? Let me read off what Jmoji sent me. So, I'm just going to read this pretty much verbatim from Jmoji's DMs. Dude, I got the chance to talk to Rob a little bit, and this man's a legend. For like 10 years. Also, let me just like make sure this is all being said correctly. 1 second here. By the way, you guys can hop on in the lobby here, my wonderful members. Okay, yeah. He says, for like 10 years, my man was like an officer, and his coworkers were awful people. They were awful. They were like, I don't want to use just the S word, but like, you know, like they were just an awful bunch. And now he's always generous to people like us who come in and are nice. And apparently, the manager gives employees, and this is why he gave us the little passes. The manager gives employees like a certain like budget to like that they can give out to customers, and Rob is always using it up like perfectly. So like my man's never missing a penny. My man's never missing a drop. He's always like the perfect employee, giving people exactly what they came in here. He's using up everything that he's given, right? Just a real G. Just a real great guy, all right? And then Jay tells me, oh, and get this. Maya and I are in line, getting ready to order a burger. Actually, Wolverick, Octo8 Boy, you guys can play. It won't take up your game. You guys can play right now. I just want to have some gameplay on screen. I'll still play with each of you guys afterwards. Byleth? Wolverick, you what? Wolverick? There we go. You guys can play. So Jay says, Maya and I are in line getting ready to order a burger to go, and he comes up, and I told him I was going to use his ticket he gave me, and he said, no, you're going to hold on to that. This dude goes up and orders a burger and fries for us, and I'm like, no! Rob does it again. He gives us yet more free food, and this man has convinced me to go to Shake Shack for life. This man is so good. He's actually just amazing. And then when the lady called my name for the food, she says, and when the lady called my name for the food, she says, do you have your pager? And I said, oh, Rob ordered for us. And she just gave me like that, hold on, let me, and she gave me like the, oh, that Rob again kind of smile. So this is something he just does out of the kindness of his heart to people that are nice. And frankly, I just wanted to tell that story to you guys. All right. Mr. R.O.B., Mr. Rob from Shake Shack, the absolute legend, the absolute monolith of what a customer service person can even be at their peak. Rob the God. Rob from Shake Shack. And his legacy have now been told. Oh, I wanted to make sure I got that story out there. But yeah, Rob, if you're watching this, I hope you have a great day. You made me and my friends PAX East experience so much, all the more better. Oh. And yes, of course, I still have the socks you gave me, Christian. But yeah. Yeah. It was an excellently wonderful time. Other things to talk about. Let's see. Could you guys kill each other or something? I want to play Super Smash Brothers for the Nintendo Switch now that my story is done. Oh no, that's a bad time to get clang. But yeah, no. It was an excellent convention, a wonderful time. I got everything from rubber chicken socks to a piece of All Might's hair to eat to a little bit like Waddle Dee figure with a like Maxim tomato. Like it was absolutely wonderful. But one of my favorite things I got was you guys will never believe this. It was a plush, a sewn together. Hold on. I'll get it myself here. I tweeted a photo of it. Hopefully you guys don't have any dogs in the room right now. I got myself a Behemoth Screameth little plush toy. Okay? This was built by the artist Hannah Banana from Hannah Banana's workshop. I cannot find her at, and I'm unsure of where she is. But it's so cute. It's on Twitter if you guys want to see a photo of it. Oh, by the way, let me cue in with one of you guys. We'll play some Super Smash Brothers. But yeah, it's absolutely adorable. It's absolutely wonderful. Pretty much, actually, I got it right before the second part of the PAX East like story of going down to Shake Shack. Right before Shake Shack for that second time was when I got that little plush. Okay, sorry, I'm just saying the same things over and over again because I'm trying not to die in Smash Brothers. Also, goodbye, Octoy Kirby. But oh my god, I'm having like a mental blank. Right, so me and my friends, we're all walking down, heading on over to Shake Shack. Before we even leave, sorry, my friend. Before we even leave, before we even leave the convention hall, though, on the hallway that we actually did the meetup at later on, there we go. We go over and hold on. My poor brain is short-circuiting trying to get everything going here. Also, the music has stopped. I just realized you don't have any game audio. I knew something was off here. There we go. Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me wire my brain up again here. Oh, we're heading out of the convention hall, and on the way out, we were stopped by, of all things, a Hat Kid cosplayer. And the Hat Kid cosplayer runs over to me and says, "Failboat, wait, I got something for you." And you know what? You know what she gives me? She gives me this rubber chicken. She gives me this plush rubber chicken. And I'm popping off. I'm freaking out. She pulls this thing out for me, and I'm like, no. No. There's no way. Dude, there's no way. Yeah? She gives me this adorable plush rubber chicken. And it has a squeaker in it. And I'm like freaking out. It was just so cool. It was just actually so cool. It's gotta be one of my favorite PAX memories. Like steadfast period. That killed me. Freaked. I took a photo with them. And may I just say, really fast, is there were so many Hat Kids at this convention. I think I can name, or I counted at least 6 to 7 of them. Okay, and in addition to just Hat Kids, there was also a conductor. There was a conductor of all cosplays. It was a girl that was cosplaying, of course, Hentai Conductor. And she was chatting it up with one of the hat kids. Yeah, I got a video. And she said peck or peck neck or something like that. And I walked away like, I'm sorry, I can't. I run a family-friendly operation. I can't stream that. And you know what was so cool? Other than, I think, the first 2 hat kids I ran into, which, to be fair, I never really talked too much, so it would have been a lot harder for them to identify me. But every hat kid knew who I was. And I stopped the hat kids. I'm like, hey, various hat kid, I want to get a photo of you. Because, I want to get photos of all the hat kids. And most of them knew me. And honestly, that made me just absolutely so happy, dude. Because I remember I was one of the Kickstarter backers for this game. So to see Hat in Time go from something that I kickstarted way back when to becoming something that has so many cosplays all around PAX East, and to have them recognize me, and even to go as far as give me a rubber chicken that was handcrafted, sewn for me, like, that actually is just such a fulfilling thing. Oh, you really want family friendly anymore? Look, I'm like teen friendly. Still no cursing. Still no cursing. I don't like cursing, but I do make some more inappropriate jokes from now and again. Such as Rob's creamy surprise, now, which I suppose now you understand is why it's called that. But yeah, no. Other crazy things. Yeah, at the meetup, someone who was dressed as All Might came up, and I took photos with them, and later they came back up again, and they gave me a piece of their like a prop that was just a little strand of hair, like a little clump of hair. And we took a series of photos together. That was like them handing me the chunk of hair, me eating the chunk of hair, and then me punching the camera, which is the thing I tweeted out. So that was actually incredible. And of course, my friend from college who is behind us, I know she's a huge My Hero Academia fan. So when I get like a photo with All Might, I'm like, oh my god, Liz, can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's him. It's really him. But yeah, it was just an incredibly fun time. And I'm just trying to think if there's any other, oh my god, any other like things that were going on here. Let me see. Oh, I got 2 things I can talk about. The 2 tournaments I took part in. All right. So, I took part in 2 different tournaments. I took part in Stream Stars, which happened on Thursday, which was me competing with other streamers in Soul Calibur 6. And then I did one other tournament in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on Saturday, which is hosted by a Pokemon YouTuber named Dobbs. And I won the Show Your Moves Smash Bros. Tournament, and I got 3rd in the Soul Calibur 6 tournament. I still won 1st in that Soul Calibur. I want to get 1st in one of those Stream Stars events. But may I just say, oh my god, Soul Calibur 6 is fun, dude. Soul Calibur 6 is like super fun. I absolutely loved that the time I had there. Also, thank you for the support, Kim. But yeah, no, it was an absolutely amazing, wonderful time. It is I, the Hat Kid Pikachu, from Show You Moves. Oh, what's up? Oh, I see. What's up, Kim? Yeah. So Kim cosplayed as both Hat Kid and Pikachu across the event. I'm trying to think what else was like super wacky crazy here. Soul Calibur custom characters are a fun mess. See, Soul Calibur isn't something I'd be streaming though. Like maybe the custom characters, but like, I don't know. It's definitely not the family-friendly kind of game I want to have on the channel. Are you going to any other cons in Massachusetts? I really wanted you to sign my Bulby poster. I don't know what other cons are in Massachusetts. Are there other cons in Massachusetts? I don't believe so. Or at least Or maybe like Anime Boston or something. Right now, I'll, I have no other plans to go to any other cons in Massachusetts. Anime Boston, I do not have any plans to go to. I might, but probably not. It's not really my thing. Next thing I'll probably be at is TMG. Also, what was really fun was after I gave people like the rubber chickens, I could just hear rubber chickens from all around the convention center. Like for the rest of the 2 days. It would never be like super crazy, like I would only hear rubber chickens, but like every so often I'd hear a squeak and I'm like, I know who that is. I know what that is. Also, towards the end of the signing, we had someone come up to the signing table dressed in full what's it called? Like bio gear armor? Or it's not armor, it's the stuff that the containment suits. It's not sci-fi. It's stuff that people currently have. Bio something. Chat, work with me. My brain is turned off right now. Hazmat. Thank you, Taylor. Yeah, they come by in full hazmat suits. I was like, hey, you want a rubber chicken? And they were like, yes. Without saying anything, they were like nodding yes. Please die. Oh god, like it hurts, dude. And yeah, the guy in the hazmat suit just took the rubber chicken, and no, gamer. Oh, gamer, it's okay. I wasn't telling you to run off the stage and die. It was more of a, I really hope you die to this down throw up air. I'm sorry, my guy. But yeah, he came by in a full hazmat suit. He just took the rubber chicken and ran. He just grabbed the rubber chicken and was like, I'm out. Squeak, 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 all the way out. It was just a fun little interaction. Oh, okay. I feel like my brain is back, finally. More or less. It's been a little bit since I streamed, so. Nice to get back into the rhythm of things. Alright. Chat, give me some more PAX East things to talk about. Ask me about my con. Those are the things I had planned that I wanted to talk about. I do have to end this segment in another like 10 minutes because the photoshopping thing, I actually have some guests. We're gonna have some guests on for the photoshopping segment. Normally I do the ruining series as just me, but this time I'm mixing it up a little bit. I'm gonna have some people on. The PK Sparks me. Oh right, yeah. So at Show Your Moves, my man PK Sparks was doing all the tournament setup. And he's been a good friend of mine for a while. And I just, of all things, I wanted to give him a thank you for all the work he's doing. And rep him with a PK Sparks me. So the entire tournament at Show Your Moves. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. Excuse me. The entire time at Show Your Moves, I rocked a PK Sparks me. It's really fun. Use the PK me. Yeah, it was great. I didn't use it on the off-stream games, but once I was on stream, I used it all the time. It was very fun. Yeah. Oh, the Animal Crossing booth. Oh, see, there was so much to talk about from PAX East, I can't remember it all. The Animal Crossing booth and everything that goes along with Animal Crossing. So I'll let you know right now. I'll go straight to the big part. Animal Crossing itself. Is it what you expect? Yes. Was the demo any fun? IMO? Demo was okay. I mean, like, look, what are you gonna get in Animal Crossing demo? You're gonna, like, Animal Crossing is cool, but you're not missing anything by not being able to play the demo at PAX East, because that's limited to like it's limited to like 15 something 20 minutes, and you don't even get like a lot of time to yourself. Because you're playing it with 4 other people. Like, in order to make the line move faster, they had 4 people on every setup, or like 3 people and then 1 person who knows what they're doing on every setup. So that way the line moves a lot faster and you get to do a lot of things. GG's my toe. But it was just playing Animal Crossing. You know what I mean? I had fun with it. Don't get me wrong. but there's nothing I can glean to you guys that's like, and then I pushed the horse, and the horse moved a half tile. Like, I got to see some of the, like, various animals, and I talked to them a little bit, and I got to take control of the game, and tried to emote, was unable to emote. I used the shovel on wood. Like, it was a fun time. I might make a video of my entire Animal Crossing booth experience, because there was a lot of fun to be had, not in the actual playing of the game, because the playing of the game, I'm gonna level with you guys, it's just a walking simulator. Like, it was really fun, and the game will be so much better once I have my own hands and can customize and can build myself. But we were also, like, working in, like, a pre-built village. It was just sort of, like, touring it in the island. You know, like, it's not like a Kirby demo where you get to play the first worlds or anything. It was just like, you know, here's an example of what the game can look like, kind of thing. Which I think is just not my personal thing. Either way. When's it coming out again? Like 2 weeks. But yeah, so that was that. The biggest thing was the rest of the booth, because the rest of the booth was nuts. They brought out Tom Nook. They brought out KK Slider. I never got to see him. They brought out Isabelle. They brought out all the people in some big old cosplays. And the big old Nintendo suits that they have. Also, JV4, I am so sorry. I am so sorry, my friend. Yeah, it was an absolutely adorable time. And there was a little photo shoot area, and the photo shoot area was fun because I got to take photos with Tom Nook. I went up to a stupid Animal Crossing door. I knocked on it. I'm like, anyone home? I'm a dummy. I did a little bit of fake fishing. I had a net. I tried to run around, and I did like a squat pose, like pretending that net was like a battle sword, and put it on my shoulder. It was a fun time, and I got a lot of good photos. Okay. Now, speaking of JV4, it looks like I have one more friend. He'll be the easiest JV4 of them all. Talo's King K. Rool. Alright, Talo. What's your King K. Rool got for me? I'm gonna hard focus right now. I'm beating up Talo's King K. Rool. Okay, JV4 over, JV4 over. Fine, I guess it'll just have to be a 3-stock. Let's see what your K. Rool looks like. Mr. I know all about the memes. I main the memes. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna take this crown with me. Oh, good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Tell, I want a style on you. Can you just, like, not do anything for a second? Thank you. No! Oh, I wanted that, dude! I would have been the king of all the castles. Get out. Can you just die? Oh, I'm so mad. That would have been the coolest thing. Oh, I wanted it. Hey, listen. Yo, I respect that. Let's go, Talo. I thought I was so cool. That was greedy. Of course, I had the crown, buddy. Oh, I wanted that so badly. I should have gone a little bit lower. But yeah, no. Overall, PAX East a wonderful time. Chat, give me some more things to talk about. Yeah, I would gladly do so. Push him off? No, that won't work. Oh, no! I wanted the full power play. I wanted him to, like, try and counter. No! Oh, I got slapped. Incorrect. I will not allow you to take me like this. I will not allow it. I'm sorry, Taylor. Yeah. Give me. Got any art? I don't actually think I got any art. I mean, of course, the plush chicken is absolutely wonderful. Anyone else of note that you met who you haven't mentioned? Oh, Mathis. You might have remember him because I brought him on the channel at one point. But Mathis from Mathis Games. I got to meet him, of all things, right after the meetup that I did on Sunday. So yeah, I got to meet Mathis. Mathis got some long hair now. Like he told me where he was, and I tried to meet up with him. And I'm like, huh, I wonder where Mathis is. My man's got some long hair now. Also, let's go, Talos crocodile. But yeah, no, I got a good photo with Mathis. It was really fun. Pleasure talking with him. I also got a bunch of keys for a bunch of fun games. Dungeon Defenders. Oh, dude. Dungeon Defenders, my guys. I'm going to be playing that on the channel. Hands up in chat. Who knows Dungeon Defenders? Who's familiar with the game Dungeon Defenders? By the way, I'm going to reopen the lot. Anyone can join in again for the next, like, 4 minutes. We're only doing, like, 1 to 2 more games. Alright. Dungeon Defenders is coming back. It's having the reawakening, the return. And guess what? Your boy's going to be playing it. I am so ready to play some more Dungeon Defenders once again. And I think we might have enough keys. Hopefully, if I talk with them here. We might have enough keys for the Failing 4 to all play Dungeon Defenders, which absolutely is just such a wild thought to me, considering how I played that game even before YouTube was, like, my thing. Oh. It was absolutely incredible. There we go. Start it up. Tried it one time, wasn't too hooked. Dungeon Defenders is like a third person, like, beat 'em up. But I suppose that's actually the wrong way to describe it. It's a tower defense. Dungeon Defenders is like a tower defense, but you control the cursor that normally puts down God, my words are everywhere today. It's my first time streaming a little bit. Give me a little bit of slack here. What am I, a professional who's been doing this for 8 years? Nonsense. Oh god, I'm terrible today. But yeah, it's like a tower defense game. But you control like one of like 4 to something 8 classes that runs around and places the towers in a third person style. Just look up a single trail of the game. My words are not coherent today. I need some water and a little bit of downtime before the next segment starts up. Any cool indie games? Oh my god. There was one really stupid one I never got to play, but it looked really fun, called Raw Men. Spelled R-A-W space M-E-N. Don't worry, Raw Men. But the joke is that they're all ramen chefs. And they're like, it's like some sort of third-person shooter based around ramen chefs shooting ramen. It's called Raw Men. And the characters are all really beefy men that are scantily clad or only wearing like aprons and stuff. I thought the game was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, no, there were a lot of really fun games at the convention center. I want to recap them, but I think that I would have to wait for another time. I think right now, I'm just going to go on the cooldown and say, as a whole, PAX East 2020 was an absolutely amazing, wonderful time. Where the last year, I did everything, and everything was crazy, and I made sure to really use all my time super optimally. This year, I enjoyed a little bit more of downtime. This year, I'm like, you know what? This PAX adventure is my own, and I'm going to enjoy it with my friends. Also, on the final day on Sunday, me and my 3 roommates, we all watched the entirety of The Promised Neverland in one long PAX East hurrah, which, may I just say, is an excellent time. I still need to watch the My Hero Academia movie, because that was our original plan. But yeah, that right there was my 2020 PAX East. Also, may I just say, the Aloft Hotel is an amazing place to stay. That place is amazing. All right. Oh, I think I'm gonna do one last game and call it there before we switch on over to the photoshopping section of today's live stream. Oh, but Fluffy, please do not leave the lobby if you've already done. Yep. I apologize. Whoever next gets into this lobby will not be able to play the game. I do apologize if you make it in. I will just read off your name a couple times in like celebration that you made it in. But yeah, no, the Promised Neverland is actually amazing. Oh, I'm so happy to be getting back to streaming, dude. This is how whenever I go away for a while, my first stream is always super sus. Because like my pacing for streaming is like all over the place, and I'm like, oh, what is the word binocular? Like how do I say that? How do I spell it? Like I just say like weird things. Some of my tangents are like gold, and then some of them are just like, help me, please. But yeah, I feel like this is already a decent return stream. I'm hoping to be all nice and warmed up for the following segment, because that really almost killed me, huh? Because next segment we got a little bit more photoshopping. Whoops, been a little bit since we've done I've done a photoshopping segment. See, why is Piranha Plant not top tier? I know this is gonna be my hottest gaming take of the day, but I think Piranha Plant's one of the top 5 characters in this game. I am, of course, literally joking. Whip, whip, whip. I am, of course, of the complete understanding nature that this character is like low tier. But God, do they feel like they're top tier sometimes. Like when you're getting bodied by a Piranha Plant, they feel top tier. They aren't. But when you're getting slapped around by one, and they do that stupid down B and it hits you because you misjudged the range, and just 20%, you're like, alright. I hate this character. Why is this character allowed in competitive play? I hate that move. It gives you such anger. No. I will not allow you to hit me. I will stand in that smog. You do not threaten me. No. Stop that. Stop that action, please. It makes me uncomfortable. And that action too. In fact, stop pressing any buttons. Just let me kill you. And we can all move on with our days. Spamming down B is a basic Piranha Plant strat. I'm not doubting it is. I'm just saying it makes me upset. Well, bap, bap, bap. What a weird character this is. What a truly strange... Remember, dude, Piranha Plant is in Smash Bros. Ever just think about that? A Piranha Plant is in Smash Bros. What a wild pick that was. IMO Plans at bottom of high tier. Nah. I don't believe that's the case. But that is all for today. We will be back in like 10 minutes. Oh. Let me just stretch for a second. We'll be back in 10 minutes with the next section of today's live stream being ruining Mystery Dungeon in photoshopping. I will see you guys in about 10 minutes for some of that. I will mention that we're going to go on complete BRB. I will mute my mic and I will be back in a little bit with a group of friends. See you guys in just a bit. Woo! Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to shut up. See you guys in just a bit, everybody. Also, I've downloaded new art. We got some new art on rotation. Yee. Never mind, I'm gonna keep talking for a little bit while everyone's still getting here. I'm waiting on my friends to hop in the Discord channel here. How you guys doing? I'm gonna enable all chat for a little bit. What's up, all chat? Hop on in, friends. I also need to re-pour some water. I am incredibly thirsty right now. Oh my gosh. There. Be right back, everybody. Water. Tired today. Yeah. Hello, hello. Oh. Let's chug some water. I'm so thirsty. Oh. That's the good stuff. Hey, if Fires drinks water, is it called hydration or fydration? I just want to make sure. I'm asking for a friend. Fail, don't die. Why would I die? I feel more alive than ever. Oh god. Kinda. Oh god, I'm so sorry. That I sincerely apologize. That one could have been held back a little bit more. Okay. So Gab is here. That's wonderful. Now we just gotta check to see if either of the other two people I have invited on are around. Let's see. Okay. Where have you been? Searching all along. What's with the dog and rompa music? I just like it. I just enjoy it. Okay. Oh no! I was gonna have Ets on. I was gonna have PK Sparks on, and I was going to have Gab on, but unfortunately PK Sparks cannot make it. Hopefully, Ets can still fill in. eyes emoji. Let's see if Ets can fill in here. Let's see. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. Make sure I get this. I'll look at chat in just 1 second. I love just singing Persona 5 song, even though there's no Persona 5 going on right now. It's just doggone Rampa. Okay. Well, I just asked Eds when he'd be back, because Eds is apparently out right now, unfortunately. See, unfortunately, I had, like, 4 people I was trying to reach out to see if they can make it. Oh, wait. Hold on. There's no way. Someone may have just sent me a message saying that they're available. Oh my god, hello! Okay, I might have just tapped into my chat. Oh my goodness. Kim! Well, thank you for the 10. Except, instead of 10, it's also 100. Oh my god, Kim. Whoa! Chat's saying finally, when did that happen? Jeez! Are you kidding me? PAX. Oh, it's 10 times 10? Oh, gotcha. Virus? I might. The issue is I don't want to make it just literally the failing 4, but without Jay. Wait, is Jay around right now? Hold on. Is Jay here? Because what I want to do is, we're just gonna turn this into failing 4. Wait, hold on. At Jay, you around, like, right now? That'd be great. Yeah, so what I wanted to do, one thing I wanted to mess around with a little bit more is for when I do the Ruined series, or the Ruining series, where I'm like, oh, we're gonna try and ruin this game. With like Photoshop and stuff. What I want to do is I want to have, oh no! I want to have one person, from the Failing 4 plus a guest on, to do the Photoshopping things. So for, Pokemon, I wanted to do Gab plus one Pokemon related content creator. But unfortunately, all the content creators I was hitting up just got back from PAX. So they're all, like, dead. They're all, like, incredibly tired. or like, or you know, or have other things to do. And I wanted to have Virus and someone else on for like Animal Crossing. That would be like the ideal there. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, I think we have the spot filled. Yo, what's up, Dobbs? Yo, Dobbs came through. Dobbs, give me your Discord. We're gonna make this happen. Oh, sick. So yeah, Fires. Yeah, if you're down, I'd love to have you on for Animal Crossing. And then the game after that I have on Jay plus someone else kind of thing. That's what I wanted to do. That would be the plan. So today would be me, Gab, and Dobbs, hopefully. Okay. And Dobbs is down for like an hour. Let's get it. In the final hour, we get everyone here. Oh wait, what was I asking your name for, Dobbs? We're already talking. Okay, here we go. Let me add in. Oh, and I think Eds will also be joining us after a little bit too. Okay, perfect. Oh, this is gonna be such a weird group.